Welcome to the Philippines' premier motor show. This is Autofocus. I'm Ray Louis Gamboa. Here are our features on this edition of your electronic magazine, exclusive to the automobile and its industry.
Starting off with reviews of two vehicle models presently in the local market, a mini sedan from Honda, the City Hatchback 1.5 RS CVT, and a compact SUV from Geely, the Ascaro Luxury, plus a feature-to-feature comparison of two pickup trucks, the Mitsubishi Strada Athlete 4x4 versus the Toyota Hilux Conquest 4x4. On Autopedia, we'll talk about fuel-saving devices. And together with the latest news and developments in the local auto industry, we shall have the launch of the all-new Isuzu D-Max as our special feature.
The next 60 minutes is all about the automobile. This is Autofocus, and we'll be right back after this short break.
I think my dad is secretly a superhero. He's the coolest, smartest, strongest person alive. No matter where we go, he always makes sure I feel safe. And he isn't afraid of anything. My dad likes to call that the power to lead. I call it his superpower.
Welcome back to Autofocus, the automobile show. We start this edition of your electronic magazine with a review of one of the latest automobile models from Honda. Many were saddened, some surprised, by reports that Honda has decided to discontinue selling the Jazz locally. However, Honda Cars Philippines soon launched the Honda City Hatchback. Car Review takes a look at the lone variant brought in by Honda, the 1.5 RS CVT.
Honda Cars Philippines rolled out the hatchback variant of the City right after announcing the end of the Jazz's run in the country and the Southeast Asian region. Perhaps this is to further strengthen its lineup of the City without need of a competing hatchback from its own backyard. The hatchback version of the City is taller and shorter than the sedan variant, at 4,349mm long, 1,748mm wide, and 1,488mm tall, while retaining the same wheelbase, 2,600mm. The attraction of hatchbacks has always been their readiness to turn from practical to sporty with some mods, but Honda decided to help would-be owners by offering the hatchback in RS or Rally Sport package. And Honda has signified nothing about offering the City hatchback in any other trim level or package locally. The Honda City Hatchback 1.5 RS CVT definitely looks sporty in RS design kit from the high-gloss black grille with the RS emblem, the RS front bumper, rear bumper with sophisticated diffuser to the high-gloss black tailgate spoiler. The framing and design of the LED lights also look sporty from the front headlamps with the daylight running lights, front fog lamps, tail light and high-mount stop light. From the side, one can appreciate better the look of the high-gloss black power folding door mirrors with integrated turn signal and 16-inch two-tone Berlino black aluminum alloy wheels wrapped by 185/55 R16 tires. Honda outfitted the City hatchback interior in high-end material accents and trim, leather and suede for seats, black and red trims with RS stitching, piano black interior accents, chrome door handles, sport pedals. Hatchbacks are also known as practical, utilitarian, and comfortable rides, and Honda fitted the City hatchback with much of the comfort and convenience features expected in top models. Smart entry with one push start system, power windows and speed-sensing door locks, automatic air conditioning with rotary knobs and digital display, 4 cup holders, 12-volt accessory outlets in front and rear. The 3-spoke leather-wrapped steering wheel tilts and telescopes with feature controls for cruise control, audio, and hands-free phone functions with voice recognition button. The front seats slide and recline and come with height adjuster. The City hatchback also comes with Honda's ULTR rear seats that allow for various arrangement or modes to provide room for different size cargo or luggage, or more relaxing and restful stays in the car. Center armrests in front and rear seats are also great for comfortable rides. Infotainment and smart connectivity are provided by a system that features an 8-inch advanced touchscreen display audio with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and WebLink with 4 speakers and 4 tweeters. Also making hatchbacks popular are their fun-to-drive natures. The City hatchback Honda rolled out locally is powered by a 1,498cc inline 4-cylinder gasoline engine with DOHC and IV tech that generates 121 horsepower and 145 Nm of torque. The drive-by-wire engine sends power to the front wheels via a continuously variable transmission. You get some control over gear shift with a paddle shifter. Stopping power comes from a brake system using front ventilated discs and rear drums. The City hatchback handling is partly determined by the tuning of the suspension system featuring front McPherson struts and rear torsion beams. Honda equipped the City hatchback with a host of driver assist technologies that help prevent mistakes and accidents or minimize their effects. These included anti-lock brake system with electronic brake force distribution, now standard in many vehicles. Then, there's Vehicle Stability Assist to help driver maintain control over the car on slippery conditions or when driving fast on switchbacks. Hill Start Assist helps in stop-and-go driving in steep roads. The multi-view rear camera with dynamic guidelines help the driver park safely in tight spaces. Also standard safety features in the City hatchback are 3-point ELR seatbelts for 5, children door locks, child seat anchor, and 6 airbags consisting of dual front airbags, front driver and passenger side airbags, and side curtain airbags. Finally, it also comes with a security alarm and immobilizer to prevent theft.
The all-new City hatchback in Ignite Red Metallic or Meteoroid Gray Metallic is now available in all 38 Honda dealerships at a suggested retail price of 1.115 million pesos, not counting the 13,000 pesos safeguard duty cash deposit. Add 20,000 pesos for the one in Platinum White Pearl. If one is willing to wait, there's a City hatchback in Brilliant Sporty Blue Metallic available by June. The latest auto industry news and developments right after this break.
I think my dad is secretly a superhero. He's the coolest, smartest, strongest person alive. No matter where we go, he always makes sure I feel safe. And he isn't afraid of anything. My dad likes to call that the power to lead. I call it his superpower.
Welcome back to Autofocus, and we now have the latest auto industry news.
Volkswagen Philippines has been teasing us with drip after drip of information about its popular T-Cross subcompact SUV, which will soon launch in the local market. The latest tidbit indicates who the Ayala-backed local distributor of VW vehicles is targeting for T-Cross that has achieved success since its global debut in 2018 and selling over 300,000 units in 2020 despite the COVID-19 pandemic.
We do notice a trend towards SUVs here in the Philippines. Particularly, the subcompact SUV is one of the new and emerging segments. And so we wanted to toss our hat into that ring and offer Filipinos an option in that segment. And fortunately also, a product such as the T-Cross is available within the product portfolio of Volkswagen globally that we think is very well suited to the young and not so young, trendy and not so trendy, and of course, flexible lifestyles of Filipino automotive buyers.
VW Philippines says the T-Cross is for the I am more than one thing generation of young, accomplished professionals continually reaching for new successes in an uber-competitive world. These are the people who look for vehicles that could match your dynamic personalities and lifestyles. Volkswagen describes this generation of dynamic individuals in I am terms, starting with I am cool. VW says the T-Cross is perfect for the cool generation with its trendy exterior design and youthful interior layout that reflects its owner's sophisticated yet fun sense of style. The colors to be made available locally have also cool names: Tribu, Seringa Violet, Romance Red, Polar White, and even Chinchilla Gray.
So it's been given awards for its design and its style in different regions of the world, including Germany, of course, Volkswagen's home country, the UK, and South America.
The T-Cross is also for those who say I am versatile. VW maintains the 5-seater SUV is also versatile. From your work to your weekend hobbies and recreations, the T-Cross can carry all the loads that come with the lifestyle of the active millennial. For those who say I am comfortable, Volkswagen answers with a list of amenities in the T-Cross that are exactly where you'd instinctively think they'd be. These include controls for the infotainment system with Apple CarPlay and App Connect, rear air conditioning and USB sockets for back passengers, and soft seat cushion and comfortable steering wheel perfect for long out-of-town drives. Finally, the T-Cross is for those who say I am safe, boasting 5-star ratings from the New Car Assessment Program or NCAP in the European, Australasian, and Latin regions.
Yes, we are bringing in a sufficient initial volume of T-Cross vehicles that we expect will be taken up very quickly. And so we have the ability to replenish that supply fairly soon. We expect that consumers, because of the popularity of the subcompact SUV segment, we will get a lot of sales from this vehicle. And also because within that segment, certainly I would expect the Volkswagen T-Cross, because it carries the Volkswagen badge, to have a very good cachet relative to its competitors in the segment. So we are very hopeful, we are quite excited that many more Filipinos will find themselves driving a Volkswagen T-Cross in the near future.
Suzuki Philippines has brought back its Suzuki Auto Festival Virtual Roadshow, a venue for interacting with its loyal patrons and customers as well as new members of the Suzuki community. Like the first two roadshows held in September and November last year, the first Auto Festival for this year was held online through Suzuki Philippines' Facebook page. Over 2 days, Suzuki hosted scheduled virtual roadshows with presentations of its various products as well as interactive games that many participants win prizes. A new segment was introduced during this third virtual roadshow, the Dealer Spot, which gave Suzuki's various dealerships the opportunity to individually showcase their own network and unique promo offerings. During the 2-day AutoFest, some customers got exclusive promos including 10,000 peso discounts for those who use Suzuki's Auto's Get Quote function on its website. We are truly delighted to welcome back our Auto Festival virtual roadshows, especially for those who have been eagerly anticipating our yearly Auto Festival, said Keiichi Suzuki, Vice President and General Manager for Automobile of Suzuki Philippines. Toyota Motor Philippines has released a list of dealerships authorized to accept reservations for its legitimate pocket rocket, the GR Yaris hatchback. Toyota earlier announced that it will be bringing in the GR Yaris by the third quarter of the year. It added that the GR Yaris, to be made available locally, will be powered by a 1.6-liter turbocharged inline-3 engine that generates 257 horsepower and will come with a GR4 4-wheel drive system. The retail price is 2.65 million pesos. The Coolray continues to attract buyers much like it did when it was first rolled out by Sojitz G Auto Philippines or SGAP, local distributor of Geely vehicles in the country. SGAP reports that the Geely Coolray got great first quarter results with 744 units sold, after consistently topping monthly sales in the 5-seater subcompact crossover segment since the start of the year. SGAP also reports that Geely sold a total of 1,313 units in the first quarter, or a 345% increase from the 295 units sold in the same period last year. Of the total, 521 or 40% of sales were Okavango's, Geely's 7-seater SUV crossover. SGAP also is quite happy with setting a new monthly sales record for the Geely, selling 533 units in March and surpassing the old record of 520 achieved in December 2020. The numbers speak for themselves. We are happy that we continue to maintain and even surpass our own highest record. This is reflective of our collective effort to rise above pandemic challenges, says SGAP outgoing president and CEO Mikihasa Takayama. Geely has set itself a target of 9,500 units sold this year, a goal that is becoming more challenging. We're still hoping that the situation gets better in the coming months for us to realize this business volume target, says SGAP Sales and Marketing General Manager Froilan Litiangkir.
Those are the latest news and developments in the automotive industry. We shall take another short break. Stay with us. I'll be right back.
I think my dad is secretly a superhero. He's the coolest, smartest, strongest person alive. No matter where we go, he always makes sure I feel safe. And he isn't afraid of anything. My dad likes to call that the power to lead. I call it his superpower.
Be it fine dining, a romantic garden wedding, a relaxed casual meal, or an important business event, Ilustrado is the place to go. Aside from its famed paella, the Ilustrado restaurant, which is located within the history-laden walled city of Intramuros, is also the favorite destination of food gourmands for its famous callos and lengua and other classic gustatory offerings. Ilustrado restaurant, only for the foodies.
Welcome back to Autofocus, the country's premier automobile TV and online magazine. Here's our feature-to-feature comparison of the latest automobile models belonging to the same category on Head to Head. The pickup wars certainly have picked up even amid the pandemic. Head to Head pits two vanguards of the pickup wars, the Mitsubishi Strada Athlete 4x4 and the Toyota Hilux Conquest 4x4 in a spec-to-spec comparison.
Pickup trucks are no longer just utility vehicles good for lugging stuff around, and with Go Anywhere capability, many are being sold as lifestyle vehicles that reflect the personality and character of their owners. They come with bold graphics and colors and sporty styling and design. Top-of-the-line variants come with trappings of rugged off-road vehicles while maintaining the interior comforts of premium daily rides, as well as the necessary accoutrements of today's smart connected lifestyle. Let's compare spec-to-spec two of the top-of-the-line pickups, one a Mitsubishi, the other a Toyota. The Mitsubishi Strada Athlete is 5,300mm long, 1,815mm wide, and 1,795mm tall, with a ground clearance of 220mm and a 3,000mm long wheelbase. The Strada Athlete is distinguished by its bold graphics and blacked-out features. The fascia comes with squared front fenders framing the headlights with halogen fog lamps and the LED daytime running light, a bold grille, large lower air intake, and bumper with integrated skid plate. Painted black are the roof, radiator grille, rear bumper, tailgate grip, styling bar with bed liner, step board, and 18-inch alloy wheels, brought by 265/60 R18 110H tires. The Toyota Hilux Conquest 2.84x4 AT is 5,325mm long, 1,900mm wide, and 1,845mm tall. The exterior features are highlighted by a large grille with thick frame and solid horizontal slats, wide over fenders with garnish, and 18-inch gloss black alloy wheels strapped by 265/60 R18 tires. The Conquest also features upgrades that include bi-beam LED auto leveling headlamps, daytime running lights, front fog lamps, rear LED combination lamps with line guide and LED deck lamp to the power adjusting and folding side view mirrors, tailgate assist, and intermittent windshield wipers with time adjust. It also comes with bed liner, sports bar, roof ornament, and the Conquest decals. Underneath the hood of the Strada Athlete is a 2.4-liter DOHC diesel engine with 16 valves, variable geometry turbo, Mitsubishi innovative valve timing electronic control, and electronic common rail direct injection fuel system. The engine generates 181 PS at 3,500 revolutions per minute and 430 Nm of torque at 2,500 RPM. The Athlete 4x4 comes with a Super Select 4-wheel drive 2 system that allows easy switching from various 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive modes, 2H, 4H, 4-wheel drive low range with lock center differential. The brake system uses front ventilated discs and leading trailing jumps in the rear. The suspension features double wishbones with coil springs and stabilizer bar in front and rigid elliptical leaf springs with telescopic shock absorber in the rear. The Conquest 2.84x4 automatic is powered by a 2,755cc 4-cylinder intercooled and turbocharged diesel engine that generates 204 PS at 3,400 RPM and 500 Nm of torque at 1,600 to 2,800 RPM. The engine is mated to a 6-speed automatic transmission that sends power to the rear wheels or to all 4 wheels when called for. It comes with an auto disconnect differential and a differential lock. The brake system uses front ventilated discs and rear drums. The suspension system uses double wishbones in front and leaf spring rigid axle in the rear. Mitsubishi chose to use a combination of black and orange leather with stitching for the seats, the gearshift panel and knob, and parking brake lever. The driver's seat power adjusts 8 ways. The rear seat back features a pull-down center armrest with twin cup holders. The steering wheel comes with controls for audio and cruise control, as well as magnesium alloy paddle shifters. Heading the list of Strada Athlete convenience features is the keyless operating system with start-stop engine button. It also comes with air conditioning, power windows, and door locks. For infotainment, there is a touchscreen multimedia system with GPS navigation which integrates with a reverse camera. The Conquest 2.84x4 automatic comes with smart entry and push start system, power windows with auto up and down function and jam protection, speed sensing door locks, cruise control, and automatic climate control. The driver's seat manually adjusts 6 ways. The front passenger seats 4 ways. The rear seat separates 60/40. The dash features a multi-information display with a 4.2-inch TFT to provide all information needed by the driver. The cabin features leather door trims, interior illumination, and a leather-wrapped steering wheel with controls and switches for audio, phone, and the mid. The infotainment system features an 8-inch display audio with AM/FM radio, Bluetooth, Smart Device Link, Miracast, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto, and plays through 6 speakers. There are more than enough cup holders and bottle holders for all occupants, as well as 2 12-volt accessory outlets. The Strada Athlete is equipped with new driver assist technologies that include Mitsubishi Active Stability and traction control, forward collision mitigation system, blind spot warning with lane change assist, rear cross traffic alert, ultrasonic misacceleration mitigation system, trailer stability assist, hill descent control, hill start assist, multi-around monitor with guiding and expected course line, auto high beam, anti-lock brake system, and electronic brake force distribution. Safety features include reinforced impact safety evolution or RISE body, 7 SRS airbags, and 3-point ELR seatbelts for all 5 occupants in the pickup. The Conquest is equipped with vehicle stability control, hill start assist control, downhill assist control, anti-lock brake system with electronic brake force distribution, and rear cameras and sonars at all corners. Safety and security features include dual airbags, ISOFIX tether anchors, 3-point ELR seatbelts for 5, with driver and front passenger getting pre-tensioners and force limiters, and Toyota vehicle security system with alarm and immobilizer.
Those into pickups now have options. Great ones too, and at attractive prices. Check out the specs to find which offer the things that you truly want to have in your pickup and things that you don't need. And then check out the prices.
Introducing the all-new Isuzu D-Max into new heights.
Humans choose more challenging paths to go up and over our biggest obstacle, ourselves. New Ford Ranger FX4 Max. Live the Ranger life.
Life is about making decisions, acting with certainty, confidence, and grit to create something lasting and big, driving to make a difference. Hino.
Welcome back to Autofocus, the country's premier automobile news and features electronic magazine. Our special feature is next. Greatly anticipated by Isuzu loyalists, the all-new Isuzu D-Max is finally here following a digital debut on Facebook and YouTube, the online venues for vehicle rollouts under community quarantine restrictions. This special feature checks out the highlights of the official launch of the all-new D-Max.
The latest generation Isuzu D-Max debuted in Thailand way back in October 2019. Since then, many were asking when it will arrive in local shores. It took more than a year, with the world struggling to overcome a pandemic before Isuzu Philippines finally brought the all-new D-Max to the country. Isuzu Philippines President Hajime Koso officially launched the model to the country in a digital debut, just like how most events should be done these days.
Normally, we would launch new product in a big venue, inviting the media and our customers nationwide to attend. But considering our current situation, allow us to present it to you through this digital launch. The D-Max is undoubtedly one of the most trusted nameplate in the pickup market. With this new edition, however, the D-Max has evolved into new height. The looks are bolder than ever. The engine performance at its best. On top of that, our latest safety feature that are on another level, both for drivers and the passengers. All of these are result of the nearly 6 years of research and 4 million kilometers of testing, which is why we are very excited to introduce this model to the Philippine market. Because of that, we made sure that all new D-Max will have a wide range of choice to cater to every customer's needs.
The digital debut of the all-new D-Max explained how designers and engineers led by Naoyuki Akashi, Isuzu Motors Limited Design Center chief designer, developed the latest generation of the Japanese truck maker's popular pickup.
We at Isuzu always dreamed of developing the perfect automobile to fulfill our customers' lifestyle. Our design process began with the goal to create the best vehicle that is above and beyond a pickup truck. Our dream became a reality through the bold, emotional, and smart concept of the new Isuzu D-Max. The new Isuzu D-Max interior cabin is designed with Isuzu's bold but smart concept, which emphasizes on the sharp horizontal layers design theme.
Isuzu believes the D-Max is the perfect pickup truck for the Philippines, particularly since there are a lot of scenic routes and challenging terrain all over the country that a pickup and 4x4 enthusiast loves to traverse, especially on the weekend. Still, according to Robert Carlos, Isuzu Philippines product development head, Isuzu made sure that the all-new D-Max it brings to local shores is tailor-fit for the local market. This is after its revolutionary and evolutionary design and engineering made the latest generation of the D-Max a success in countries and regions it has already reached.
Isuzu engineers raised the bar higher for pickup durability, breaking the barrier between trucks and passenger cars. Isuzu introduces the new dynamic drive platform, which strikes the perfect balance of driving experience, combining body frame, chassis, engine, suspension into single entity that works together as one. For better driving experience, Isuzu's new semi-midship engine installation enhances weight distribution to its newly developed suspension system, with double wishbone front suspension and long-span rear lip spring, giving the new D-Max excellent performance, enhanced cornering ability, optimal vehicle stability, consistent driving comfort, and lasting durability. Gravel, sand, rocks, and muddy off-road is where the D-Max really shines. Its new terrain command select dial delivers quick responsiveness that lets you easily change and select the correct mode for various terrain. The all-new Isuzu D-Max has been designed to keep you entertained behind the wheel. Its new 10.1 infotainment system gives you Bluetooth connectivity, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and voice control. This full touchscreen display comes with an improved navigation system, all paired with a dynamic surround sound system that will make your journey a breeze. Designed to ultimately provide you with better driving experience, the all-new Isuzu D-Max promises durability, power, performance, innovation, and safety features you've never seen in a D-Max before.
Isuzu Philippines is confident that the all-new D-Max has all the attributes to make it the best-selling pickup in the country, while extending an open invitation to anyone and everyone who wants to find out what it is and how it is to drive the revolutionary pickup.
The all-new Isuzu D-Max, with its top-notch specifications and well-renowned reliability, is definitely a game-changer in its category, which is why we are proud to formally introduce it to the Filipino market. You may find more information about this model through our official website or visit the nearest Isuzu dealer to check out this model in the flesh. Our dealerships have also prepared test drive units for all of you interested in having a fresh-hand experience with the new D-Max. We advise that you set an appointment prior to your visit, and rest assured, our dealer representatives will be following health and safety protocols during your driving experience.
Does the all-new D-Max really take the driving experience into new heights? If it does, its sales will surely be going into that. From the looks of things, odds for this are good.
I think my dad is secretly a superhero. He's the coolest, smartest, strongest person alive. No matter where we go, he always makes sure I feel safe. And he isn't afraid of anything. My dad likes to call that the power to lead. I call it his superpower.
Motul is the most trusted motor oil of the top teams competing in some of the world's most grueling race competitions, the WRC, the WTCC, and the Japan GT. Motul is the only 100% fully synthetic motor oil in the market. It has antioxidant properties that prevent premature thickening and aging due to thermal stress and guarantees total engine protection. For more information about Motul engine oils, visit www.motul.com.ph.
Welcome back. We have more cars for you to know and appreciate as we have our second car review this week. In this car review, we check out a compact SUV with a mild hybrid powertrain, the Geely Ascara Luxury.
The Geely Ascara was among the first vehicles to be launched online when authorities began to ease community quarantine protocols, which allowed, among other businesses, auto dealerships to reopen and begin selling cars. The all-new Ascara is Geely's entry to the compact SUV segment. It is 4,544mm long, 1,831mm wide, and 1,713mm tall, with a 2,670mm long wheelbase. Like the Coolray, the first Geely brought in by local authorized distributor Sojitz G Auto Philippines, which was a bestseller, the Ascara has a bold design, distinctive fascia, and a silhouette that gives more than hints of European influences. A large, expanding Cosmos grille, dynamic diamond LED headlamps with LED daytime running lights, stereoscopic rear spoiler add to the Ascara attraction. So do the body color door handles with chrome accents, power fold side view mirrors with integrated puddle lamps and turn signals, and shark's fin antenna. It also rides on 18-inch aluminum wheels wrapped by 225 by 60 R18 tires. The Ascara comes in two variants, the Premium and the Luxury. The Ascara Luxury lives up to its name tag with Napa leather for upholstery and trim, with brushed aluminum for accents. As with the Coolray, Geely packed the Ascara with lots of features mostly found in higher-end automobiles. Aside from the opulence of the cabin, there's a state-of-the-art infotainment system with a 12.3-inch high-definition panel that dominates the posh dashboard. One can watch movies, play music, link a mobile phone, set safety systems, view the Ascara's surroundings via 4 HD wide-angle cameras. This, along with sensors on all four corners, allow for greater ease in parking in narrow spaces. Wireless charging of mobile phones is also available. Then there's the 7-inch LCD instrument panel, displaying car functions in full color, speedometer, tachometer, etc. The infotainment and instrument display panel can be accessed via the buttons and switches on the D steering wheel, which also tilts and telescopes to allow for good driving posture. The steering wheel also has switches for cruise control. The panoramic sunroof features 18% glass transmittance, 100% shading efficiency, maximum anti-reflection, and UV protection. The posh leather upholstered driver's seat power adjusts 6 ways. The front passenger seat manually adjusts 4 ways. The second row seat for 3 reclines and folds 60/40. The large cargo space in the rear can be accessed easily with power tailgate that can also be controlled via buttons on the key fob. Also standard in the Ascara are dual-zone air conditioning system with rear vents, cooled console storage, and CN95 cabin filter. The Luxury comes with a mild hybrid powertrain consisting of 1.5-liter, 3-cylinder turbocharged gasoline engine with a 7-speed wet dual-clutch transmission and a 48-volt electric motor synergy or EMS system. Kinetic energy from braking charges the 48V EMS battery. While coasting or cruising, power from the engine also charges the battery. The battery then powers the electric motor to assist the gasoline engine when starting from stop or when accelerating. Combined, the gasoline engine and the 48V EMS generate a maximum of 190 horsepower and 300 Nm of torque. The mild hybrid system drives all 4 wheels of the Azkara Luxury. A drive mode selector allows shifting from comfort, eco, off-road, and sport depending on driver mood or need. The Azkara comes with a suspension that uses front McPherson struts and coil system and multi-link system in the rear. The brake system features ventilated front and solid rear discs, as well as electronic parking brakes, anti-lock brake system with electronic brake force distribution, and auto brake hold. The Azkara also comes with the latest in passive and active safety systems, aside from the seatbelts for all 5 occupants. These include dual airbags, side and curtain airbags, traction control system, electronic stability control, hill start assist, and hill descent control.
The main difference between Azkara Premium and the more expensive Azkara Luxury is the powertrain. The Premium only comes with a 1.5-liter turbocharged engine that powers the front wheels. Also, the Luxury gets Napa leather for seats and trim, plus the wireless charger. Know more about your car and how to take care of it here on Autopedia.
Hi, this is Sydney, and today we will be talking about fuel-saving devices. Whether they work, or do they not? For as long as there have been gasoline engines and fuel that goes into our cars, there will always be people who will try to sell you fuel-saving devices. Now, the hallmark of these things are like the pyramid scheme: more power, better efficiency, better mileage. Sometimes they attach a number to it, up to 30%. And if they're really great, up to 50%. Then this is the latest in the long line of them. This is the Killer Power Box. This has been making the rounds of the various car clubs, and as with every fuel-saving device, the claims are always like this: more power, very satisfied customer feedback, less usok. Okay, let's put it to the test, shall we? As with any claims of better power tests, we always put the car on the dyno because very simple. The machine doesn't lie. It cannot lie even if we wanted it to. We've actually seen a number of these things over the years that we've been doing. DOST and DOE actually certify us to do the benchmark testing for anybody who wants to market these things and wants to get a certification from them. So we're gonna put this Killer Power Box, install it on the engine, put it on the dyno, and see that if it really does make power. And let's set the bar kind of low. We're happy with 10 horses. Doesn't need to be 30 horses, doesn't need to be 50. 10 horses will do fine. Absolutely no gain. Wala. Zero gain. Absolutely none. We'll do it one more time, just to make sure and nobody can say anything. Yep, absolutely no gain whatsoever. If you want to think about it, it's actually a slight power drop of about 4 horses. You will run into these kinds of devices on your Facebook feed, on your car groups, on your friends who will tell you that there's this latest power saving device. It's very simple. If they promise horsepower in double-digit gains, fuel economy savings in also double-digit gains, it is not true. Don't even bother thinking twice. And then it is too cheap and too good to be true. It's definitely not true. So don't even bother wasting and asking, hey, does this work or not? And all of that. No, it's not. There might even, I've also seen some videos where they have some slick backstory about 2 college engineering students who were sued by the oil companies because their device saved fuel and all of that, and the oil companies want to keep it buried. That's also not true, and it's a 100% scam. Fuel-saving device? Definitely not. There's only one place this belongs to, and it's not your engine.
That's our feature on Autopedia this week. Taking care of your ride has been made easier. And that's Autofocus this week. We hope you have found this edition of your electronic automobile magazine informative as well as entertaining. You can also check us out on our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram accounts. On behalf of my dad, Butch Gamboa, this has been your host, Ray Louie Gamboa. Please stay safe and healthy.